shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece, that mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't right it. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's...
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Mike 51. Let's go, D.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And Watson has it right side.
Way to go, guys.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Come get some. Come on, come get some. Here, man. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Ringer, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He finds his running back, Mixon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
First down.
Here we go. 180!
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's track. SOS.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Topper!
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey.
57, Mike 57. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Greystone, travel.
Bang.
Yes.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go.
Check 52 with the mic. Check 50.
Look at me. Zipper.
You remember me. Let's go, baby. New Mike 52.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Armstrong. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzama. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch the screen. 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 Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Back at the 44-yard line.
5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Yep.
I don't think you got it, son. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Hey.
I got him. Mike 52. Mike
Go.
Yeah.
To throw on 2nd down, Armstrong. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Team 6. Hey, Sam off.
We got 3. Check 52.
Go. Hey, lock it.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Undercrunch. Undercrunch. Undercrunch.
Yo, go. Go.
Here's the mic.
Now. Get it.
From the gun, Armstrong. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Carl Lawson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Lock.
Kill. Wide. Get wide. Big air. Check. Joker.
12, fellas. Here we go. Check. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get started. Let's go.
Got it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Under team. 64. Weak.
Tighten up. Out. Slam.
Now a handoff looking right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Hey. You got 3.
Operating from the gun, Armstrong. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Bravo! I got you.
From the 44, Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watch tight end.
21. Here we go. Hey, Alpha.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Here we go. 180!
Get the ball. 25. Check 25.
21.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That Houston ain't
At the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 120!
Hey, let's go. You. Check.
Hey, alert!
51, Mike.
On second down, here's Mixon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go. 180!
He's 59. Mike for 59. Watch the run.
Lock!
59 Mike. Check.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to rifle, and this is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Lions 2. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, every Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Going to give this time to the tailback. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. He was locked in last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2.
Clear some space in the trophy room. He won it last week. He's thinking he's going to get a few more before this season is over, maybe even starting with this game.
Let it.
Mike 57. Watch the run.
Watch the 6-6. Pull it high. Snap.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Switch it.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Shoot.
Now they try the right side here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Armstrong. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, orbit.
Check 4.
Hey. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Armstrong going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
White. Hey. High 7.
52. Block 52. 52's the mic.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Check. Crunch.
Now Garoppolo. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Watson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Hey, I'm coming. Shoot.
One, Omaha.
Switch.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Five. Bear. Rock it.
Switch gears. Check 31.
On first down, Armstrong going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch time. Tie it right.
Hey, Haywood.
56.
Yeah. Get it.
Throwing again. Armstrong going for Metcalf on the deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Tie ends on the Ringo. 3 down. Here we go. Watch 7.
From the gun, Armstrong. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got. Check 50. 36. Check 9.
Operating from the gun, Armstrong. It got his man, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Ball
on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, shoot.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He completes this one to Mack. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Time go. Mark 37. It's our field. You draw quarters.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
21. Hey, echo. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, gun. Hey, Mike 52.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's taken in by Callaway. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Like 80! We begin to fire you up. Don't get nervous. 11. You got time right there. No. Check that. What Mike 52?
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Target. 6, 2.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Vikings.
Here we go. 180. 1, Omaha. Mike 51. I got you.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Popped Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Go.
To throw on second down. Armstrong escaping the pressure right. And going. He's got a man. Complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up. Mike, 57.
Looking to throw on second down. Armstrong. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Off play action. Armstrong. And that will be incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 72 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Garoppolo now. It's caught by Sanders. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Garoppolo looks to throw, and it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
13.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I got it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Hey, gun.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Next to score, Vikings 21, Lions 9.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Ooh, what a move. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Off the play fake. Armstrong. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
21.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. 180. 2. Bravo.
52's the mic. I got one. My 52.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And cuts out right side. Touchdown, Vikings! Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Come on, set. 15, line it. 15 line.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Alpha.
Show it in.
49, check 49, check 49. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Get it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Yep.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 45-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
37's the mic.
21. Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got a man open, it's Ricky Seals-Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7. Hey, gun.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Mike 37. Get ready.
11.
37's the mic. Mike 37. I got you, son.
I got you.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Vikings on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
13.
Bandit. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Watch the run.
12. 12.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Hey! Ready?
From the gun, Armstrong. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Riley, 64, weak.
24's the mic.
Hey, Zoo.
We
Go.
Come to my world. 24's the mic. 3 buzz. 24's the mic. Rip left.
Deep grip.
On 4th down, Armstrong. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. 180.
Right there in the middle. 55. Defense wins championships, baby.
Yes.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check safety, check safety.
And to give this time to the tailback. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Off play action. Armstrong. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Hey, Charlie.
On 4th down, Armstrong. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
Check 99. Check 99. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ready. 57. Hey. Come on, let's go. Check 37. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, man.
The backup Murray, his first throw. It's Hill, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check hot route. Hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Joe Mixon, 29 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
To number 7. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Set 18 Gator.
Just like that. Check 13. Check 13.
Get it.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Bravo.
24 is the mic. Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
Off the play fake. Armstrong. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Go, go, go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Armstrong. This will be caught by Brown. 12 more yards there and another first down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Tighten up. Pull together.
Hey, Mike, go. Mike 52.
Switch up. Mike 52. Mike 50.
No chance.
Hey, I got motion man. Me. I got this. Go.
Shotgun now from Murray. The quick slant caught. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Second and goal from the 1.
X3, 218, chop,
They'll try to run this one in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Armstrong. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for Minnesota, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.